No.
Let's go!
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the video. If you want an explanation as to why I'm posting a day in the life of Reduce Phase for you, you can go to this timestamp right here and get into the explanation. But otherwise, go ahead and watch the video and I'll catch you at the tail end of it. Okay, it is just before work and I'm going to use coffee in my first meal replacement shake meal for week 1. The one I want to use is peppermint, so what I will do is brew that right now and then put it in the refrigerator so that when I have it in a few hours, it's nice and cold to add to the shake. I also have my first bottle of water. This is a 33-ounce bottle of water. I like to drink one of these preferably before noon and then the second one preferably before 3. Perfect. And then I brewed another, just a regular coffee for me to sip on throughout the day. And there's my water sitting right next to it, just so that you can see it's already about 9 o'clock in the morning. And just walking back from the kitchen to my office, I was able to get about, 28 ounces down. This is probably 5 or 6 ounces left that I have to get before noon. This way, if I have a busy morning, I don't have to worry about this. It's already checked off of my list. So I'm gonna start getting to work and I will catch you when I make my first shake. So it is now about 20 to 12. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And I'm getting ready to head into the office or into the kitchen and make my first shake for week 1. I'm also going to fill up my second 33-ounce thing of water so that I have it for the afternoon. So let's go ahead and see how cold that coffee was able to get in a couple of hours. And there it is right there. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice and cold. The first thing I'll do is mix it up a little bit first. I could also add ice to it. I could add spices to it. And then this I brought from home. This is actually 2 servings of the meal replacement shake. So that's why you're seeing that I'm not weighing it out. I've already weighed it out. I just brought it from home. And there it is. There's the finished product. So it's a nice coffee, like a coffee vanilla mocha flavor. Oh, it tastes really good. And it tastes really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and then get back to work, and I'll catch up with you in my second meal, which will be from the food management plan. There's the 2nd liter of water, which I'm gonna go ahead and sip on throughout the afternoon. This one will be a little bit harder for me to drink very fast because now it's refrigerated. When I bought this morning at the grocery store, it was just sitting on the shelf. But this is 100, I think it's 100 ounces, 101.4. So you can see there's about 64 ounces that's going away. And when I check in at 3 o'clock, we'll see how much of that water's gone. But having it sitting there right on my desk, staring me in the face, certainly is an incentive for me to get it done. Thanks for watching the video, or thanks for jumping to this part of the video where I'm going to explain to you why I'm showing you this particular footage. One of the biggest things I see every single January, I've been doing my weight loss program or my metabolic program since 2013. One of the biggest things that I often get asked is, how do I stay motivated? How do I keep moving forward? And one of the things that I'm trying to show you in this reduce phase video is that in my experience, motivation is almost always a fleeting experience. If I rely solely on motivation, then I'm not going to get it done and I'm not going to get to my goal. What I have found that works the best for me is creating some kind of a base schedule, sticking to that schedule, and using certain motivators to stick to that schedule. So what I mean by that is I want to put things behind me that are painful, that will make me run towards my goal, and I want to put things in front of me that are pleasurable, that will make me run to my goal. It's almost always pointed out in scientific literature, in psychology, in motivational videos, that running away from pain is more effective than running towards pleasure. So one of the best ways for you to create pain that will make you move towards your goal and away from your old lifestyle is to announce what you're doing, right? Because this is going to have you be held accountable, whether it's to your friends, to your family members, to a Facebook page, to the internet, if you do something like a YouTube channel. So by me telling you that in 3 weeks, I'm gonna do a Facebook Live. It's gonna be hosted through a CBS affiliate here locally in Las Vegas. And I'm gonna be talking about my weight loss program for a good 15 minutes on this Facebook Live. That holds me accountable that when I go on that Facebook, I want to look a certain way, I wanna feel a certain way, I wanna be able to represent my program and represent what I'm going to be offering on the program. So how can you use this concept in your life? Well, ideally, I'd want you to hold yourself accountable to somebody besides yourself, because you will forgive yourself and you will let yourself down. You will tell yourself that there's a reason that you couldn't stick through with a weight loss decision because of something bad that happened in the day or some kind of circumstance that happens in your life. So I would highly recommend that you hold yourself accountable. Announce it to friends and family members. Announce it on your Facebook page. Announce it on your Instagram pages or whatever social media that you do. Another thing that I would encourage you to do is to put your goal somewhere visible to remind you of what you're doing. My actual clients that work with me, they have to sign a weight loss commitment contract. It's one of the first things that they do when they start the program with me, because again, I want to create a pain point that will encourage them to keep moving forward, even on the days that they don't feel like moving forward. Another thing that I would recommend is to create a basic schedule for the day of the program that you're on, and make sure that you do everything you check off on that schedule. So for example, in this video, what did I do? I wanted to make sure that I drank coffee first thing in the morning. I didn't eat anything, I drank coffee. Why? Because coffee blunts appetite. I wanted to push off my first meal until at least late morning or early afternoon, because I know this has a positive effect on my dietary hormone levels. So in my daily plan, I had drinking the coffee. I had drinking 64 ounces of water. It is now 3:40, but the water is long gone. It was gone at 2:30. I knew that I wanted to have 2 of my meals be a meal replacement shake, not because I'm using the protein shake or the meal replacement shake as a way to further weight loss, but to give my body a break from digestion so that it could focus on purging toxin. So that's why I'm doing it. You might have other reasons for doing it, but I wanted 2 shakes today and 1 meal, right? And so my shakes will bookend the meal will be in the middle, and the shake will be on either end. I've made sure that the food that I was going to eat follows my reduced phase plans for me. So whatever food I've outlined for me, I'm only eating off of that food list, and I prepared it ahead of time. So just like you saw the clip where I showed you that I brought my meal replacement shake powder for the entire day, I do the same thing with the food. And I just make sure that I have this mini checklist and everything just has to get checked off. I have to finish my to-do list by the end of the night to make sure that I complete my goal. And then every day I just look at that snapshot for that day. If I'm taking supplements, did I take them and did I take them properly? Do I have a water quotient? Did I meet my water quotient? Did I prepare my food for today and did I only eat that food that was prepared? By planning it out, by creating a checklist, and then having everything ready to meet the terms of that checklist, motivation is now taken out. All I really have to do is follow my checklist. And if I do that day to day to day to day, I create consistency. And it's adherence to your schedule and your plan and consistency that's going to get you the fastest results. And you just make that weight loss commitment with yourself that for a certain amount of time, if your time is a week, if your time is 2 weeks, for my clients, it's usually 30 days. I'm only asking for this really strong commitment for 30 days, and then I'm gonna give you a break. You can do anything for a set amount of time as long as that set amount of time isn't some wholly depressing number like 6 months or 9 months. Tackling a weight problem that you know is gonna take potentially a year to fix is usually a lot more mentally defeating than just focusing on what's the very best job that I can do today, right? I can do anything today, knowing that if I replicate the process, I'm going to get to my goals eventually. Hey YouTube, I'm super impressed you made it all the way to the end of the video. If that Facebook Live sounds like something that you'd like to check out, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel as I'm gonna give out more information and details on when that Facebook Live is taking place. It will be on January 23rd. I'll give you more details as it gets closer as to the time, what I'm gonna discuss, the special offers I'll have just for you in order for you to make 2019 the best year ever. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave a message in the comments section below. Check out that Facebook Live on January 23rd and make 2019 the year of your total transformation. Bye-bye.